Hey guys, welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. I'm super excited to be back with you guys today for our second video. We got to get into some Wendy Williams news, okay? Because she is on a press tour promoting her new documentary, promoting her movie on Lifetime, and she's spilling a lot of secrets. She's spilling a lot of tea, and she's revealing a lot about her relationship with Kevin Hunter, which we are going to talk about in this video today. And then I want to speak on Tamar Braxton very briefly. She is again, y'all, okay, talking about how and why and when and where she got fired from The Real on her podcast that she did with Nene Leakes. And so we're going to get into that and so much more. If you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. And let's get straight into the video. All right, y'all. So let's just dive right into the mess. I don't think I've spoken about Wendy Williams in a while. Maybe I have. I don't remember. I do so many videos. But first things first, I just want to take my hat off. And like I said, I don't know if I said this, but Wendy, ever since she's come back, in this new year in 2021, doing her show and all of that, she has been killing it, okay? She's been killing the game. Y'all know that she's, had a rough patch when it came to the alcohol and the drugs and her divorce and the cheating and the fainting and the, what's happening with her ankles, her cankles, what is that called? The lipoderma. Yeah, she's been going through that. And then unfortunately, she, experienced the passing of her mother, Shirley. And so Wendy, y'all know, has been going through it. But ever since she's been back, I just wanted to, applaud her because she really has been doing a really good job on her show and not acting slow and just like out of it while she's up there doing her talk show. Now, like I said before, you guys know she's on a press tour right now because I don't know if you've heard, but there's a documentary coming out about Wendy Williams that she has produced. And she also has a scripted Lifetime movie that's going to be revealed on the same day. I believe those two movies air on January 30th on Lifetime, okay? And so, of course, I'm going to be tuned in because I want to know all the tea. And before the movies actually air, Wendy is speaking out on a couple of the things and spilling the tea before the movie even comes out. And so first things first, I want to get into Kevin Hunter, okay? She's speaking a lot about her relationship with her ex-husband, Kevin Hunter. We know that Kevin Hunter had this relationship with this Shadina chick, okay? The chick that ended up getting pregnant. And for whatever reason, I kind of feel like, Kevin really never wanted Wendy. Okay, he always wanted to be with this Shadina girl because once you have a side chick that you just can't get rid of and then you get pregnant by her and then you go to her after you get the divorce, that's the woman, in my opinion, that you really loved and that you really wanted all along. And he probably just stayed with Wendy Williams for the money. Okay, the money, honey, the check. But Wendy went on to Extra with Billy Bush, the one who enabled Donald Trump to say the things about grab him by the, right? She did an interview with Billy Bush talking about the documentary and Kevin Hunter and basically said that Kevin Hunter was a serial cheater, which is not surprising. Okay, that doesn't shock any of us. He's a low down dirty dog with a wig on. Not literally, he's bald. Okay, he has a bald shiny head. But that doesn't shock us. But she goes on to say that Kevin Hunter cheated on her while she was pregnant with their son. Okay, and I'm assuming that's towards the beginning, of their marriage or relationship. Wendy, you should have left his ass then. Okay, you should have left his ass on the corner when you found out he cheated on you while you were carrying his child. And she actually does go on to say that she could have divorced him then, but she kind of didn't want to because, in my opinion, how I interpret it, she did not want to be a single mother, okay? I think her exact words were she didn't want to be left alone, which I think is code for she doesn't want to be a single mom. She doesn't want to raise a whole child by herself. And she doesn't want to go through, this experience of parenting without the other parent that she made the child with. And so I can kind of understand that, a lot of parents do go through similar things where they have a lot of marital issues, but they stay together because of financial reasons, because they don't want to be single parents and or for the kids, which I always think is such a dumb excuse to stay in a toxic marriage or relationship. The kids don't want two parents that hate each other under the same household, and spreading their toxicity all over the house. Like, kids don't want that. Kids want to see their parents happy. When the parents are happy, they're most likely going to be happy. And so this whole notion of staying together for kids and, I want my kids to have two parents. Yes. Is it amazing for your child to have, two parents under the same household? The parents being lovey-dovey? Of course. That's awesome. And that's what a lot of people strive for. But at the same time, it's life. Okay, some parents, some couples, they don't work out. It is what it is, but you have to do what's best for you and your sanity, your mental health, and your happiness. And so, in my opinion, Wendy Williams should have left that low-down dirty dog with the bald head alone when she was pregnant with her child. But that's me, okay? I digress. Now, moving on. In that same interview that she did with Extra and Billy Bush, she talked about her experience with date rape. I'm not going to go into detail about this because I just kind of don't want to. I mean, it's an unfortunate situation, and I'm really saddened to hear that Wendy Williams had to go through something like that. Apparently, she was sexually assaulted by a musician back in the day. Apparently, he was some type of one-hit wonder. I'm not going to even attempt to say his name because I don't know how to pronounce it, and I've never heard of this man. But yes, Wendy was sexually assaulted by this gentleman. She talks about her experience. But the thing about this story that I wanted to bring up is the accuser's widow, okay? The accuser's widow is coming out, and she's basically saying, why is Wendy coming out and doing a press tour and talking about this now? Right? You've had years and years and years to come out and talk about your experience with sexual assault. Why are you doing it now? Why are you doing it now that it can benefit you? And I hate when people and spectators question victims. It is literally the most disgusting thing ever. Okay? I can't stand it when people victim blame, and I can't stand it when people overly criticize sexual assault victims or just victims of abuse in general. I think it's wrong. I really, really do, because a lot of the times, especially when it comes to, women, we always seem to criticize women that come out and tell their stories of abuse, and we never criticize or hold the men accountable, and it's disgusting. And so the widow came out of the accuser. I guess he's long gone and dead, and is basically saying, why is Wendy coming out with this information? And I'll tell you why she's coming out with this information, ma'am. Okay, Wendy is on a press tour and she's promoting two movies about her life. Okay, one is a documentary biography and then one is a biopic. Of course, she's going to mention things that have happened in her life. One, to get people to watch the show, but two, to let people inside of her life so that we can get to know Miss Wendy Williams, everybody's favorite talk show, a little bit better, okay? It is not our job to question why a victim wants to tell their story and when they want to tell the story, all right? So let me know what you guys think about that in the comments down below. Now, I want to switch gears just a little bit and kind of transition into Miss Tamar Braxton. I'm not going to stay on this for too long. I just wanted to mention a couple of things because Tamar Braxton, okay, y'all favorite reality television star / singer, is on her new podcast. I believe it's called Under Construction with Tamar Braxton. And she did an episode with the Nene Leakes of Real Housewives of Atlanta. And she brought up something that she has talked about over and over and over and over and over and over again, okay? Tamar Braxton will not let the real go, okay? She's not letting it go, okay? She has a tight grip on it. You can tell that it's still, till this day, years and years and years later, bothers her because she continues to bring it up, okay? And I do understand that it's her story and she can talk about whatever she wants. And sometimes it's therapeutic to keep talking about it until you can't talk about it no more. But girl, honey, are we really talking about the real again? And so she's talking about the real, And in a nutshell, she told Nene that for years and years and years, she always thought it was Lonnie and Adrian and Jeannie and Tamara and the producers and the executives over there at The Real, which it was the executives, okay? They are the ones that Tamar needs to be upset with because they fired yo ass, okay? But she's switching her tune now, and she's basically saying that she, in today's time, in 2021, when she got fired way back in 2016 or whatever the hell it was, okay? She's now saying in 2021 that she thinks WeTV may have had conversations with the producers of The Real to get her kicked off the show, okay? So you're probably wondering, why would WeTV do that? Well, just to give you a little background information, WeTV is a television network that kind of made or created the TV personality of Tamar Braxton that we see today, right? She did Braxton Family Values on WeTV. She did the Tamar Invents show. And then I think the whatever Get Your Life documentary that she did recently. And so she's had a long-standing relationship with the television network. And I guess I'm assuming that WeTV probably thought that, you know, being on The Real was taking her away, okay? Taking her time and energy away from her shows that she had on WeTV. And they maybe probably thought that it was a conflict of interest, okay? So she's coming out and she's telling Nene and the rest of her fans that it may have been WeTV that got her fired or kicked off the show, which, if that's the case, I don't really understand why WeTV couldn't go to Tamar and be like, hey, we need you to put in this amount of hours doing this. We know that you're over there doing The Real, but can we work something out? Everything can be solved with simple communication, okay? Say it with me. Communication is key, all right? And Tamar, after this, I don't want to hear nothing about you being fired from The Real. I'm going to need you to let that go. Okay, patch up that relationship. Now, if you really want to talk about it, go and have your manager and your booking people book you on The Real with Garcelle and them, okay? And make up with Tamara, Jeannie, and Lonnie Love, okay? Well, Tamara's not on there no more. But make up with Lonnie Love because you have blamed her and accused her of writing letters to the producers trying to get you kicked off the show when I knew from the beginning that that was not true, because why would Lonnie Love do that? All right, in my Cardi B voice, what would be the reason? All right, so let me know what you guys think about that situation. And then also let me know what you guys think about the whole Wendy Williams thing. Why did she stay with that man? I just don't understand it. If you're a wife, if you're a mother, and you can explain it to me, let me know down in the comments below. If you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys a little bit later. Love you, and don't forget to create a great day. Bye, you guys.